Welcome, Leo. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for January 2022. I'm a little behind schedule in getting started. I had to deal with some floods in my home earlier this month. So let's get going for Leo. The energy's been really good for the other signs today. So I'm kind of excited to see what's coming up for Leo. And this is a general reading, so if something doesn't resonate, don't force it to fit. If you want something more personalized, you can check out my information below or on my website, twinflames3344.com. And I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. So let's get going here. We have the Lenormand Reverie to set the tone, the read with the Universal Golden Tarot, and the Mini Rider Weights, both uprights and reversals for clarifiers, and we're going to roll the die as well. So this is for Leo, January 2022. Leo. All right, Venus has been very popular today. Yay, Venus. So that's Libra and Taurus as well. You have the number 7, lucky 7. And 7 is also the Chariot, and it's the month of July, so Cancer, we just did the Cancer read. And so there may be some Cancer in your energy or dealing with a Cancer person. And we also have Leo in July. So Cancer, Leo, and Taurus and Libra coming up with Venus. And then we have Sagittarius as well, which we're very similar energies to Cancer reading. So you could be dealing with both signs in your chart, or perhaps someone very close to you who's also got Cancer in their energy. So let's set the tone with the Lenormand Reverie, see what's going on for Leo for January 2022. I've already pre-shuffled, so this is just a little bit more. All right, and I got orange on for you today too. Leo. You have the Sun. How perfect for you. And the 6, which is the Lovers, also love, family, and community. You have the Mountain to climb as well, but it looks like there may be completion here because the Sun is coming out. And you have a little puppy who's waiting there for you to take the lead. There may be a romantic pup or a child, or perhaps that's you, right? Maybe there's some puppy love here. Maybe inspired by some kind of letter, writing, or document, or perhaps a sealed document. And the bottom of the deck is the choice of path here, but it's a very elegant choice. It's like the energy at the end of Titanic, you know, when all the people come back together at the end, climbing up the stairs towards Leonardo. So there's a choice of 2 paths there with the Fool's Journey and the underlying energy. And you might have a group of people supporting you in that. And these are the energies setting the tone for you. So the Sun breaking through, which is great. Perhaps mountains to climb or to forge. There's the buck down there, really strong and ready for a new challenge, right? A guy type of thing, liking that challenge. And then puppy love, or perhaps a puppy waiting for you to lead the way, or a child or a partner. But there could be romance here with the full moon. And then inspiration with some kind of writing or letter. It could be poetry as well. So let's see what's going on here. Leo, you romantic little pup. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say for you. In case you're interested in my Leo placement, I have Venus Leo and Uranus Leo. So here we go. Leo, January 2022. Leo, January 2022. One more. Leo. All right. January 2022 for Leo. First card out for Leo. 7 of Cups. That was the same for Cancer in the middle, I believe. Unless that was Cancer's placement here, the way they see themselves. But that was coming up as significant, I think, in both reads actually today for Cancer and Gemini. So that's about seeing synchronicities, having lots of choices. In this deck, it's about taking a gamble, right? Or perhaps confused because you're not sure which one to pick. They all look so good, or perhaps not. Or, you know, maybe you're shopping, things like that online. It has to do with seeing heaven in your eyes, right? So wanting to choose or overindulge in everything, or just seeing synchronicities and taking a gamble on which one to pay attention to first. The challenge for you is the King of Swords. So this is a very militant type of King of Swords in this deck. There could be police work, military work there. He looks like he's got 16 channels on board there between his legs. So I don't know what that means for him. Maybe he's got PTSD. Maybe he's about to explode. You know, maybe he's been abstinent for a while. This could be a stereo he's been working on as well, and stereo sound. There's some leaves on the floor there, so somebody could be tracking leaves into the house, or maybe somebody's going skiing with the ski boots. But it looks like someone's got snakeskin boots, or again, this is the military uniform, so there could be some militant attitude here. And somebody could be growing all their facial hair out as well. The foundation for you is the Page of Wands. That can definitely be Leo energy. And they got a little bit of shaman and a little bit of space boots here too. So both galactic and of this earth, very grounded, very inspired, or wants to go out on a date. And in the recent past here is the Page of Swords, another childlike energy, which Leo, adult or child, can always be the child. This is that stepping up to the plate, going out to the countryside, playing ball or catch. This could be communicating, texting, messaging, any kind of communication, but it's small or immature. It's not negative immature, it's just young. So that's the kind of energy that's coming through right here. And this could be two children communicating with each other, or two inner children of adults communicating with each other. Or these could just be messages in general that you're dealing with. Having a lot of messages, not sure which one to answer first because you have like 20,000 emails. And then here's the challenge of the King of Swords and being logical about it all. Crowning here is the Four of Wands, the home, the union, perhaps a celebration as well, stability. Perhaps enjoying that stability with children here, right? You could be the King of Swords with your kids, just hanging out at home with lots of options. And what's coming up for you, Leo, is the Five of Cups, which can be loss and regret, but it also can be the letting go of this and getting over loss and regret. This can also just be feeling bad about something or guilty. Guilt and shame can be coming up. That definitely was coming up today. And again, the need to let go of the past and past emotions. So there's no emotions other than the center here about all the choices here. And this is about 3 choices down and 2 to go, but there was 7. So maybe 2 options fell away, and then 3 you knocked down or were guilted over or feeling bad about, or perhaps you didn't feed those plants, you know. But there's 2 right here that there's nothing wrong with that you're not paying attention to. So let's see what's going on with you, how you see yourself. You see yourself as everything. You got it all. You're sovereign. You're single. You may not be single, but you're independent for sure. And this is someone who's got it all together, unless it's reversed energy and you're expressing that negative aspect of that. Again, this could be children too, right? These could also be siblings hanging out, or friends. Perhaps you with some younger siblings or children. But the block for you is the King of Swords here. So what's around you, how others might see you, is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, taking the high ground, perhaps, you know, not letting anyone push you around. But be careful about getting defensive, right? You want to stand up for yourself in peace. And if it gets too much, it's time to walk away. But it is you know, Leo doesn't have a problem standing up to the crowd. They're very much about themselves and honoring themselves. And the block here is the Seven of Swords. And again, there's guilt and shame here. So there's definitely guilt and shame. And this is, air is in both of your challenged positions here, Leo. So you're definitely challenged by air signs within yourself or within other people, and in that very militant type of attitude, right? Because you're more of a child inside. And this is about being very much in your integrity, or being very serious about things, very intellectualized. And this is about feeling guilt and shame or stealing. This could be, you're blocked regarding this energy of lying, cheating, and stealing, or this could be running away, feeling guilted, stealing intellectual property as well. But this is a block for you. Maybe you feel like this person isn't trustworthy. And what's coming up at the end is the Death card. This can be an ending, dark night, transitions, transformations. But this energy of this Scorpio energy is not going to let this religious leader or their children tell them what to do or where to go. It's like they're trampling right over everybody else to get what they want. And they may have a reason to do that, because all these people may be trying to manipulate them to do what they want them to do. And then they're not doing it anymore. This is the end. They're done. But this also could be someone on hospice. It could be last rites, or any kind of death of any situation. But we'll see, it may not even be upright in your read. Let's see what happens with you, Leo. What do we have? We have Scorpio. That's the only major arcana that's coming up right now. But you got a lot of players. You know, you have fire, you have air, and you have earth here as well. There's no water court cards, so, but you do have Scorpio right here. The only major is Scorpio. And yet you don't have any court cards that are water signs, but you have water right in the middle of your read and Scorpio over here. So, and that could reference the dark night of the soul, which is deep transformation. What is connecting to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is, Leo, the world. And this can be Pisces, the divine feminine, marching to the beat of her own drum, right? Very authentic to the world and protected naturally from high vibration in nature, keeping out, right, the ego and the stubbornness, as well as those who want to save them. They're saving themselves. And there's Pisces energy. So you have Scorpio and Pisces together there as well. And what's hanging in limbo, Leo, is the Nine of Swords, which can be not sleeping well. It could be purging, stressed out, suffering in silence, having nightmares. You know, it's stress, anxieties. It's the worst energy to be in because you're not at the 10 yet, but it's the swords. It's like the worst type of aggravation or pain or betrayal. And so I'll pull a few extra cards for the end of the read just in case I need them. And then I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck to give you the underlying energies. Going forward here. Aw. Hold on, this story goes on. I try to get to end it at a certain point, but nope, you need to know all this stuff. Hold on a second. Okay. It's a bit of a story for you at the end, but it looks nice. The underlying energy here is the Eight of Pentacles, which has to do with creative work or getting your ducks in a row, getting all aligned, perhaps showing off all your awards on the wall. But, you know, this can be assembly line work as well. There can be lead in the walls here, or a green place with the green door. But again, working with no shoes on, you know, in a natural environment, being more creative. And we're not going back to the Lovers, but for some reason the deck cut at the Lovers. So maybe a Gemini or lover that you're dealing with in the way past here, they haven't seen in a long time. And then up here we have a coming together. The Knight of Wands is rushing in to save the day with the Emperor, who's in control, and somebody reaping rewards of their efforts, and then coming together with the Hermit. And that could be perhaps Gemini and Hermit and Virgo, which is interesting because I'm definitely going to get together with my Gemini brother, and I'm Virgo. And this is somebody either holding on and saving, but this is a Scroogey card. It could be reversed energy though in your read, so we don't know yet. But this could be holding on or letting go, with the Hermit shedding light on the situation, and then going from the 4 Pentacles to the 8 Pentacles of being more creative with your time, money, and effort. This is for Leo. All righty. So you definitely have a Virgo energy right there, first thing. And maybe you see them as Scroogey, or they're letting go of that. Maybe you have an earth sign sibling or a partner like that. So let's see what's going on here. I definitely have that situation. I have a Leo and a Virgo sibling. So, all right, so we have news or message or kids coming up like that. And this is Leo. I have a Leo oldest brother, and he's got a whole bunch of grandchildren right now. So he loves to play with them. So there's definitely that kind of energy in your read. You know, what do I do first? I love to do all these things. What do I do first? Like bowling for emotional fulfillment. All right, let's see here. The Knight of Cups is definitely standing out there. Somebody wanting to offer some love. Let's see. Alrighty, so the underlying energy with that 8 of Pentacles, and again, there's some guilt and shame going on here. Somebody being shamed, whether it's you or the kids. And the 8 of Pentacles. So what's going on with the work or working at home? Perhaps separation or some kind of disappointment with work. Working too hard. Or feeling burdened by your heart. I mean, you're Leo and your health is ruled by your heart. So maybe you're having some heart stress that you're a little worried about. Or perhaps burdened by coming together with others. It's too much for you with work and everything. Maybe you need to decide how to better distribute your energy, because it might be getting to be too much. The Page of Swords in the recent past. Perhaps juggling, doing the daily, performing, right, to distract others so they won't notice all the crap that's going on in the world right now, or in emotions here. Yeah, it looks like they're performing well, though. Could be a child performing for you, just having fun. And there's the King of Cups here with unconditional love, and that can be you in loving all your children, even though it's not a fiery energy. It could be somebody else as well. But here's a Sagittarius energy of impatience or losing one's temper, or the fallen angel of the family type of energy here. And that's coming up with this Page of Swords, a message regarding work or aligning with someone, right? Someone aligned with somebody else's perspective or messages. I'm not going to put this out, but we've got the Lovers here too, which can be a Gemini. But this could be someone who messed up, you know, perhaps performing and they're not being real with the King of Cups. And then the King of Cups realizing that, right, that they're actually the fallen angel because they're not telling the truth or something. And then there's a lot of affection here, or this could be a lover as well, or a Gemini person. And the Page of Swords could definitely be Gemini, and that came up in Gemini's read today on their site there. So you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini or a message. Perhaps a little brother too, that could be as well. And then we have be a little sister too. We have the Page of Wands here in the foundation. And perhaps ending conflict, or perhaps in a losing battle, or not, maybe playing games, you know, sports. Since there's a lot of kids, there definitely could be sports going on and playing activities, and perhaps somebody lost and they're a poor loser, or just, you know, ending the game. You're done with the sports, and then there's justice here. There's truth and balance, or a Libra energy who's mediating the game for the kids. And then we have the Emperor here too. So there's a lot of like political energy as well, like a losing battle with the justice system and the business, or again, not agreeing, you know, with the House, the Senate, and the executive positions here. They may not be, they're both upright right here, but this one's looking at him like he's crazy. And it's like he's saying this battle is not over. Like justice is saying this is over, and this one he's like, what are you, crazy? This isn't over yet. That's what I'm getting from there. And this could be, you know, older siblings, like adults, but acting like kids because they're playing sports together. And then we have Libra and Aries, right? So the Page of Wands could be Aries. But we have Sag reversed over here too. The central energy is the Seven of Cups. With the truth being presented. Oh, and this was flipped over. The Magic card. Right? He's saying this war ain't over. Are you picking door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? This is the truth being offered regarding this person who's still at war. And hopefully presenting this truth to end this war, right? And this is coming from this Page of Swords over here. The truth is coming in, but this person's defensive about it. And that could be this King of Swords. And that could be a father and child energy here, right? Where the father's being very defensive to the child, or an older and younger brother, right? Because there's that energy of one being Scroogey, which isn't really a child energy, but it can be. Like, you know, if they withhold toys from each other. But this is the whole truth. And this one's the one who's guarded and kind of smiling and wanting to mess with them, which can be a sibling energy. And I'm getting like, you know, his truth, her truth, or his truth and his truth, and the truth, and neither one are backing off regarding that. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is Libra energy for me, which can be this King of Swords over here is the challenge for you, Leo. So you could be coming in as this King of Cups energy, Leo, offering your truth or demanding it as Leo would, because you're the boss, right? And then we have this one not going for that. And this could be this King of Swords, but this can be an air sign, but this can be Virgo energy too. So that could be, and there was a Virgo right here who may be being Scroogey, and maybe that's what you're seeing in them, because Leo and Virgo have two different perspectives on how to spend money, right? The Virgo would be more Scroogey, the Leo would be more spendy. So they could just be something as simple as that, and wanting to do something together, but not being able to agree on how to do that. But there's a destiny here regarding a wake-up call or ego issues or an idea. Maybe it sparks an idea regarding the Page of Wands who intervenes over here. Maybe he's acting like the adult in the situation here. But this may be a good idea from one of the kids. And there could be Capricorn or Pisces coming up there as well. The King of Swords, why is he the challenge? He's the Magician. And this could be a doctor as well, right? The doctor in their family always gets to be right? Because they think they're the only one who knows anything, right? Because they're very well educated. This also can be someone who's just really good at manifesting. They have all the tools on the table. They can teach you how, or they can perhaps give you a read like I'm doing now. But again, it's about master manifesting. And here is the Queen of Cups. So why is the King of Swords the challenge? Well, the King of Swords looks like he's the magician with the Queen of Cups, who's very loving, no matter what. So why is that a problem for Leo? And is that someone who's flirting with your partner? Okay? Or is that a sibling of your partner who's getting on your nerves? Right? Or is this Virgo energy again? Because this is Virgo or Gemini. And this could be him, right? He could be Gemini or Virgo with the Queen of Cups here. Or perhaps influencing the Queen of Cups, who may be your wife if you're the King of Cups over here. So why do you have the Four of Wands in your now moment, your crowning here? We have the Knight, and notice the crowning here. We have the sword with the crown on here. And then we have the Four of Wands. The Knight of Swords is rushing in. It's the messenger of truth or the knight in shining armor. This could be the police rushing in, right? This is very military as well. And we have the military man here. It's the challenge, coming in with their truth. And perhaps about people who have been left out in the cold and weren't asked to come, or weren't asked or told about something perhaps they were supposed to be told about. Or this could be someone left out in the cold, maybe a business closed down and nobody let them know, so they came in and they're injured. Or somebody getting discharged and they don't have a ride, and now they're pissed off because nobody told them they needed a ride. It could be a lot of situations here involving the home or how to get home, or somebody being kicked out of the house, and that came up in Gemini's read today too. There's some kind of explosion or somebody kicked out. Or not having room at the inn, I'm getting, for some reason. There's a lot of frustration here, a lack of growth or passion. Maybe there's somebody who got let go, but it's coming from the home or celebration. Perhaps a delivery to the home. It gets turned away. Maybe kids ordered stuff online and the parents sent it back, said, you didn't have permission to get this. You didn't let me know. And so if you're young here, you didn't tell your father you're ordering something. That may be an issue here. But it could be siblings as well. And again, with a lot of swords, there could be a lot of intellectualizing here at work. But I get like if you're working from home, because I'm not getting like the workplace energies here. You're seeing yourself here as independent and perhaps not working, perhaps retired even. Why do you have the 5 of Cups there? The 2 of Cups is reversed. All right, so you're not getting along with somebody, or somebody's a distance that you miss. The Hermit's reversed, and this could be a parent with Alzheimer's or dementia, or someone who feels like they're going crazy from over-isolating, or that other people think is going crazy, but they're not, because perhaps they're awakening or on a journey like that. This is also about coming out about something, coming out about not seeing eye to eye, or being at a distance from each other and missing each other. So it could be 2 perspectives, either fighting with someone because you don't agree, or you're at a distance with someone that you don't want to be at a distance from. But there's some kind of guilt and shame coming up here. And this is between Virgo reversed and Taurus reversed here. Not seeing eye to eye. And coming out about a divorce, perhaps. Or coming out about a break in a contract. Or a break away from a religion. Not seeing eye to eye, or just haven't seen each other in a long time. And perhaps feeling guilty about it. But you're seeing yourself as... And the Knight of Cups is coming up next, and it's been coming up as the next card in a few of these shuffles. So the Knight of Cups really wants to come in, but there's like delays in them coming in and offering love. And we have the Queen of Cups upright, the King of Cups upright. So the Cups energy looks good, and with the Knight of Cups upright too. Everybody's upright. There's no court cards that are reversed for you. Let's see about the Nine of Pentacles here. You're seeing yourself as a leader, leading the way. You're the one who brings the good news and gets everybody all happy. Or back up on the horse, getting going. You got the white horse here. He's very aware of you on them. That's so funny because in my twin flame read, the Headless Horseman came in because Mr. Ed is God for me in my reads. And it's like in the story of the Headless Horseman today, Mr. Ed was saying, I didn't like the way his energy was sitting on me. So, you know, I had to take his head off. And so that's coming up for you, Leo. Not sure about why, right? Maybe having to take the head off the beast, right? For ego. But you are coming up as very proud of yourself in a very positive way. You're not reversed here. And you're very independent here, or so it seems so far. But this is about you moving on with good news in order to end the nightmare, perhaps for somebody else. This is someone who may be not sleeping or suffering in silence, having nightmares, purging, going through dark night of the soul, and perhaps you wanting to come in and cheer them up, perhaps. Right? And perhaps a message, get a message in return. And here's that Page of Swords is over here, connected to aligning with getting your ducks in a row, or more creative work perhaps, or being more creative of how you handle your time, money, and effort with children and work. There's a lot of kids here. And again, being very independent. Or is this a female that you'd like to see that you haven't seen in a while? And that could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a sibling. It can be a friend. Or this would be you as Leo. So what's around you, or how others see you, is that Seven of Wands. And the Death card reversed. So I said that in the beginning. We don't even know if that was upright or not. And this is about clinginess, right? Of not letting the cycle end. This could be someone literally clinging to life on hospice or something like that. This can be someone who won't let a relationship go, who won't let a job go, but it's a cycle that needs to be over. It's also feeling dead tired, or near-death experience, and standing up to the others who won't let it go. Let it go. We need to end the cycle here. We have instability of the home. This can be the end of a marriage. This could be a visit. Maybe people are clinging to the house and they won't leave. They came for a visit and they haven't left yet. You need them out. This can be, and that can be kids too, your own kids. This could be a move or a visit or a homecoming. But again, we have Scorpio reversed and Pisces reversed. Perhaps sharing a home or visiting at the same time, or wanting to come for a visit at the same time. And again, we have Pisces and Pisces and Scorpio right here. Pisces, Scorpio, same thing. and the house. So it's definitely those signs, Pisces and Scorpio, because it came up twice. There's some people who may have been left out of the equation or the decision from the family or the house about a house being sold, or about moving, visiting, or about a marriage ending. And perhaps 2 people out of the loop. And again, you may be seen, Leo, as standing up for yourself to the crowd here as to why you didn't let them know. Maybe you decided to sell a house and you didn't tell the kids because they're all out of the house already. And it really has nothing to do with them, right? Because they're not there anymore. But you know, it affects their emotions because they grew up there and they're still kids. So that could be as well. And the block here, and it could be too, like if you have a vacation home, like someone showing up on the time that you allotted for you, and that's not okay, right? It has to be the way, especially if it's your home, it has to be the way you decide to set it up. And kids can't take advantage of that. So the block here is the 7. It looks like you have kids and grandkids going on here. We have the 7 of Swords here, which is again the liar, cheater, thief energy. But in this deck, it's more about shame and guilt. And it's definitely the gypsies, tramps, and thieves energy of the circus type of energy there. And the block for you is that maybe the way you see certain people or certain air signs or intellectuals or people who are too kind of like not open to things, right? Just stuck in their ways, perhaps. Not at peace. And maybe you don't trust them, right? If they're not happy or not at peace, you have to think about, well, why is that? And this is Leo trying to be strong, taming the beast, or humbling themselves, putting their tail between their legs to see what's up, even though there's no peace for them. What's going on? Somebody could be getting a test as well. This could be taking a break or a rest, praying, meditating, or laying someone to rest. Again, it could be someone who's on hospice who may pass away soon. It could be after someone's already passed away as well, like after a death situation with the death card reversed. And after that, because someone passed, that you need to take care of a house or sell it, that kind of stuff. And now that flips your world upside down. And this could be 5D connection as well. But the block for you is there's risky type of energy, too much of a risk, or the King of Swords is too much of a risk for you. And again, that can be Gemini or Virgo energy. This also can have to do with you're more risk-taking than the Virgo or Gemini energy. Anyway, there's just like that difference of opinion here, whether it's siblings or people at work or your children, whatever it is. It feels like you're doing everything from the home. Here is the death card reversed. This could be the end of a home as well, right? So again, kids could be unhappy. Like let's say you're selling your first house because you bought another house, or maybe you had 2 houses and you're selling one and the kids are unhappy about it, or you had a falling out with your partner, a falling out in the past, or a bad childhood that's coming up regarding the Page of Pentacles reversed, which can be a child who needs help, or they need help learning how to manifest, or it could be a child who likes to get away with getting other people to do what they want for them. You know, and this could be getting them to get their sibling or friend to do things for them so they don't have to do their homework. That's the kind of stuff. And there we have 2 of them, the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, who are clinging. Are they clinging to each other and their negative past? These could be both had a bad childhood or a bad experience in the past, because they're both in the same kind of energy right here of lack, right? Because that's the energy of needing to manifest something or doing their schoolwork, or perhaps they're just not good at school and they're just dead tired. They're tired of trying. Oh. Or maybe they could be kids who've been acting up too and doing something wrong, and maybe they're coming clean, or they have to clean up their rooms and they're in trouble, right? This is about coming clean, cleaning up the act or space, or just it could be cleaning up you know, any codependencies as well regarding the Ten of Pentacles family. And this is a wealthy family, business, or community of means. And these are children who are struggling within that, perhaps needing help or asking for help. Or maybe they were too stubborn before to ask for help, and now they're coming clean about it and asking for help. Maybe they were too proud before to ask for help, and now they are. Or the opposite, where they're being too clingy and they won't let the cycle close here or let it go. So why is the World there? And that could just be Scorpio energy too. Why do we have the World there reversed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed? Now you got all three of these Pentacles reversed. I'm telling you, there's two different families here, because I got a whole bunch of cups that are going to be coming up in the after part read. And there's a bunch of earth energy here for you. And you're coming up as earth in your energy as well, but that might not necessarily be you. That could be someone who you're thinking about or who's in your energy. The World is upside down for the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Wands, who may be upright, or him coming in to help her out. And this could be you as a Leo. And again, there's maybe some imbalance here, maybe a debt due, or maybe something's been paid already and now the work has to be done, or someone coming back and saying they want more money than they originally asked for. In order to, there's a need to complete something here, right? Because we have the Death card reversed and the World card reversed, right? It's almost done. You just need a little more to go. And that could just be the time, money, and effort that needs to go into something. And that could be literally the Queen of Pentacles just paid for something to the King of Wands here. But again, there looks like there's some imbalance. Maybe it's too much or too little. And maybe it's giving somebody grief. But again, we have Scorpio and Pisces both reversed here. Maybe someone asking them for more money. Maybe that could be siblings, and I'm losing my voice, and it could have to be dealing with a parent as well, and taking care of a parent. And I'm losing my voice major right now, so I guess I hit the mark. So there could be a mark involved as well. So people being hit up for money that they don't have or they weren't expecting on having to help out with. And again, there's just this suffering or the nightmare in dealing with a situation and wanting to end that nightmare. There's a lot of Swords energy here. And it's coming up with you too, Leo. And then we have the Sun. So, don't know if that Sun's upright yet or not. It looks like difficult energy here with all the swords, though. So, what's going on there? Why does Leo have that 9 of Swords and then the 8 of Swords? All right, there's definitely a lot of back and forth going on here. Heated exchanges, petty arguments, not expressing true feelings, delays in communication or travel, whatever it may be, right? A lack of expression of love, pushing your buttons, pushed to your emotional limit. Children for sure are in this read. And this could be just sweating it out, or dumping on others, or dumping someone, literally. Or feeling dumped on by the children here. But the children are happy. But this is Leo too. So who is pushing buttons here? Why do we have the Sun? Because we have the 9 of Cups after that as well here. And is this somebody happy or not? Why do we have the Sun and all this happiness, but yet the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups reversed too could be crying tears of joy, except for the fact that here isn't positive energy. That's someone not speaking their true feelings or holding back or causing delays. And so why do we have the Sun and then the 9 of Cups for Leo? The 10 of Cups reversed. So again, this is unhappy family or a cycle that's way overdue to be done of unhappiness. Someone needs emotional fulfillment and they're not getting it. And there's the wounded warrior playing the victim card, right? They're defending their wounds instead of being present and being happy instead. They've been through a lot, though. This could be a long time of feeling wounded and then walking away and within, like leaving a relationship here, right? Because there's a lot of cups here that they've worked on. This is usually relationship situations or work they put in a house, and there's something missing, so they're going out and within, or going for a walk to find something, or go within and figure out within themselves what needs to happen here. But, yep, there's definitely an unhappy family here. Everything exposed regarding these swords type of energies, the stress, the suffering and silence, the whatever it is, and the energy of leaving a relationship or perhaps taking a break to figure it out. And then the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about being in your knowing and keeping your energy clear, or perhaps people pretending not to know so they don't have to deal with the situation. And there comes the Knight of Cups, who's upright. I told you, all the Cups energies in this read are really positive. The Earth sign energies are struggling here. I don't know if the King is, though. I saw the Queen and the Queen and the kids are struggling. But I don't know where the King of Pentacles are. The Ten of Pentacles is upright. The family is very abundant here. But the children and or the Queen of Pentacles here may be struggling. And here's the Knight of Cups coming in to offer love to one who may be suffering or post-surgery to help them out. This can be... Did this come out already? When the Ten of Swords is reversed, it can be bliss, you know, where the worst is over. But this could be someone who needs care after a surgery or after ending pain or getting a massage or a betrayal. It can be any of those things. And then we have the Page of Cups. Right, that offering of puppy love or a loving message, and coming to work here to co-create, perhaps with this. The Knight of Cups and Page of Cups might want to come together here to end pain or do massage, or, which is funny because I just did massage with my sister yesterday, to end the pain or betrayal, and coming together to do work together perhaps, or co-create or create something magnificent. And there hasn't been a lot of work stuff coming up in the cards either. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who we know is reversed over here. So she may be losing money or ungrounded, or all of her perspective may be skewed about money because she's struggling with the kids as well, and they could all be siblings too. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who's upright, focusing on her heart instead, along with the Two of Cups. Okay? And the Two of Cups is reversed here, though. So there's some kind of disconnect or distance between them, right? And that can just be like me and my sister don't live close together. So it's hard for us to get together very often. We live at a distance, and it's hard to do massages because then you have to drive 45 minutes home, that kind of stuff. But then we have the Three of Wands, of being present in the moment or living in the past. And then the Two of Pentacles, which is about, again, just, you know, here we have that Two of Pentacles about performing to distract people from what's going on in the neighborhood or in the world in general. And again, somebody could be stepping on a time bomb. They just don't know it, right? Or maybe they're at a beach house and they need to sell it and it has to go. And again, maybe they have to go back to work in order to get this done, or some work that needs to be done. But again, this can be juggling too many things. It can be juggling your daily duties. It can be juggling anything, or just performing and being the clown to lighten things up for people. So why does Leo have the Two of Swords here? Two of Swords is feeling defenseless to the energy. So this Seven of Wands is coming up as feeling ganged up on. And again, if you have a lot of kids, maybe you're feeling ganged up on by the kids or the rest of the family, all against one. Maybe you are the Queen of Wands reversed, feeling ganged up on. And so then why do you see yourself as the sovereign person right here, right? Maybe you don't agree with the crowd, and that's fine with you, but maybe they think you're supposed to concede to the crowd. That could be as well. But we have the Queen of Wands reversed. The Page of Wands is upright, but the Queen and the Knight are reversed. So they're not happy. They may be ganging up on you, or they're ganging up on you, and perhaps the Knight of Wands could be a Sagittarius energy, or really any other fire sign. Or maybe that's your action of inaction or feeling paralyzed in the situation. And then the Knight of Cups coming in to offer love, and then Seven of Cups is reversed here. So this is about dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve. Perhaps you found the one and you're getting rid of the rest, whether it's dumping things from your house, or dumping houses, or dumping people from your life that don't serve you anymore, kicking somebody out of the house who's not pulling their weight. This is also a fall, or a fall from grace. Lacking faith. Maybe somebody fell skiing. That could be as well. We have Aries there here too. So all three fire signs are coming up here. But there is an offer of love here. You know, to someone who's letting go of a lot of emotional attachments, but perhaps lacking faith at the moment. And this could be someone coming in to help cheer you up. And again, like it can just be siblings helping each other out. Maybe one sibling's going through a hard time right now and the other one's good. So offering that love for the other person who may be lacking faith, even though they know they have to let go of all this crap and deal with a painful ending, or ending pain, or getting a massage, or a betrayal, whatever it is for you. And this is the bliss state. It's ending the pain. The worst is now over and the bliss starts to set in. And there is temptation here. Or that can just be with a Capricorn. My sister's Capricorn. So it's like me giving my sister a massage yesterday. But it's coming up for Leo. And like I said, I don't have my major signs in Leo, but my Venus is. So it can affect me as well. But there can be temptation here regarding bliss, right? And perhaps helping someone regain their faith again by giving them a good feeling. We have the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups. And there's the Knight of Cups again, coming in to offer the Page of Cups something, or it is the Page of Cups, helping them implement a plan on how to go forward in something, to implement a plan for work, or to get their ducks in a row, to clean out the house, if someone's getting a divorce, to help them organize their finances, whatever it is. It can be any of those kind of energies. And there you are. You're seeing yourself as this energy, or perhaps someone that you want to help, right, in their sovereignty. But they're upright. They got everything they need. Or you have everything you need, and you are independent, right? Bringing good news in to those who are suffering, and perhaps with a message, or stepping up to the plate when needed. Okay, so we have some positive financial energy here coming together at work to create something, perhaps. And then the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. I feel like the Three of Pentacles, I don't even know if it's upright yet, but I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is good. She's part of this family, and yet she thinks that she's in lack. Queen of Pentacles. See, there's some kind of self-deception here. Or maybe someone needs to get up really early, right, to get to, the early bird to catch the worm. But this is about new information that may have knocked them for a loop too. Some kind of deception she didn't realize, or he didn't realize, but she's coming up as the Queen of Pentacles right here. And this could be with the workplace as well, or in co-creating something. And then about letting go, perhaps to make amends or fix things, or fix the place up. This could be fixing up a home as well, or maybe preparing a home for a business. And then with the Queen of Cups here, but not seeing eye to eye. And it's like two men not seeing eye to eye over here, and then there's two women not seeing eye to eye over here. So the Knight of Wands reversed, falling short of expectations, or a player. And the King of Swords. Okay, so there's Like I said, the Cups energy is great here. We got the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and Queen of Cups. They're all upright. It's like they're hovering around the Queen of Pentacles and perhaps a business or school, perhaps the children in school or some kind of coming together place. But there's a disconnect between the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords with the Knight of Wands in between them. And that could be a player or someone got played or feeling like they got played by the King of Swords. And then the Three of Wands, which is about offering a new start, a financial offer, time, money, and effort, or a brand new life. Somebody's offering a new life to a lover or Gemini or twin. And maybe they're dissatisfied with this offer here of time, money, and energy, and perhaps affection as well. Or this is to lose their single status, right? Because this would be a sovereign emotional person, emotionally sovereign, and giving up their sovereignty to be with a new love here. Perhaps a gift. A gift. Too hard to resist. Coming together at work, or to marry, or some kind of celebration of someone's honor. This is about resisting something, or after a sudden event or epiphany or some kind of sexual exchange could be coming up here, coming together in a formal way, whether this is to come together to work, to get married, to go to the hospital for tests. But someone's offering money, time, money, and effort for this. It doesn't look like hospital visits. It looks like more love and work and creation. And coming together with the High Priestess, who may be psychic or very spiritual or religious. She could be an aide or a nurse. Maybe you need to get someone for the family as well. And then we have the Queen of Swords, who speaks her truth, but yet maybe she's a secret keeper as well. And that could be somebody with Pisces or Virgo in their chart, or even Aquarius here. And we have the Queen of Swords matching up with the King of Swords over here. Let me tilt the view for you a little bit because you're not seeing where I am. All right, so you see the King of Swords right here. So the King of Swords may be offering her something, and she may have wise counsel. So that could be coming together about a workplace, maybe about a couple who's already together or breaking apart, but someone making an offer to the other one, or dealing with a business as well. It could be a lot of different situations there. Just one more for Leo. So there's some kind of judgment here, a final judgment, a wake-up call, an announcement to get over it, or getting over the loss, regret, the guilt, and the shame, and releasing self, being freed from their prison of the past, perhaps, with the Empress upright and the King of Pentacles reversed. So the whole Pentacles family is reversed. The whole Cups family is upright. And then here is someone who may be the matriarch of the family or a boss, grandmother, mother, whatever it is, or an aunt. But she's got it all together. He may need to be struggling more financially, right? He may need to support her. That could be his mother or his wife. And then there's kids as well. The Page of Cups, though, is coming up reversed here. So it's the only Cups that was coming up reversed. This may be a rejection of an offer, or feeling vulnerable and feeling like it's not fair. Or this could be also someone who's spoiled and entitled and is all about the money and doesn't care about anything else, right? Wanting to start over, perhaps broke down, broke up, broke through, emergency perhaps, or taking call and depressed about it, or needing to heal, needing to dream again, and perhaps just wanting to get out of the cycle in order to start fresh, all new, even if they have to take a loss. That could be as well too. So I don't know what you're going on, Leo. You got a lot of people going on in your space. So it's hard to tell who's who and what's what. But there's definitely a lot of family around you. This may not even have to do with you. It could just be the family in your space who are dealing with things. You're coming up as sovereign. The challenges for you is this King of Swords and some kind of risky business, maybe somebody wants to do a risky business with you and you're not sure you want to do that, or a child wants to do a risky business, or a sibling wants to do a risky business, or literally you don't trust this person because you think they're lying, cheating, or stealing, or you're shaming them. And this is a block for you. Or maybe you feel like they're shaming you and you don't have time for that. You could be moving, you could be visiting with family or friends, you could be traveling, you could be letting go of a house, the party's over, it could be the end of a relationship, but it may not necessarily be yours. We have the Death card, so it could have been someone who passed recently, or you're just tired of the situation or tired of taking care of the house. We have reconciliation here, and stay optimistic about your love life. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And there may be new love in the making here as well. New love has stirred your romantic feelings. And soulmate comes up next. So they're definitely a soulmate. The bottom of the deck involves marriage. So it may have to do with either not getting along in your marriage or just the whole family situation. And there's a lot of kids involved. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And the situation involves marriage. And that could involve in-laws too, which may be what your issue is right now, or just your children and their spouses and all that kind of stuff. So all that kind of stuff could come up for you. But the first card out is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, Leo. And so perhaps wanting to fix things. And let's see what the numerology deck has for you. And again, you know, we have the puppy up there too, and the mountain to climb, so completing, and you're not quite complete with these two cards, so needing to complete a cycle, and the pup who needs someone to lead the way, and that can definitely be a child of yours or a grandchild, that type of thing. But there's some kind of inspiration of writing or document or emails, whatever it is for you. We have environment, a green environment with 44. And that could be a letter of clearance to build something, or that something's clean now and you don't have to worry about the environment anymore for the kids. The 44 is the grounding, integrating, and mastering of love with the 4 of Cups. Also can be boredom and apathy or feeling sorry for oneself. But it's about really here about the green environment and completing something that's perhaps taken a long time, right? It's all about completing this cycle here. So maybe you just need to come full circle with this, and you got green and purple, which is the heart and the third eye, using your intuition, and it may require some financial discipline with the 48 and walking away and within. So if you're walking away from a house, from a marriage, from a business, it might be about letting go of some income. So you might need to be more disciplined regarding your finances. And leadership comes up next as well, which is completion of karma around the world. And you're coming in as that leadership here to help others with their challenges. And the bottom of the deck is love partnership, which is 26 with the Page of Wands. You may want to partner up with a child here, and learning self-love, taking a risk to self-love, to love yourself first in a love partnership, whether that's your partner, your parents, your children, doesn't matter, but taking a risk to love yourself first. And that really does end up, even if they don't agree with you at first, it ends up being the right thing in the end. So remember, always remembering to love yourself first, because you're no good to anybody else unless, you know, you're still thriving. Okay, Leo, that was a lot. You got a lot of people around you. So, or a lot of choices to make. And this could be options in a house too. If you bought a new house, maybe you have a whole bunch of choices to make still, and it's a pain in the butt. So make sure you drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, plenty of joy in nature, and remember to love yourself first. Rise and be loved. Bye.